Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm so pumped up. You guys know I always get really fired up to share with you guys my story because I am super busy. My mother-in-law's here. We're about to drive down and go look at a new house that we're building that we are this close to being able to pay cash for, and it is because of digital marketing. So like I said, I'm Victoria. I'm a busy boy mama. My husband is active duty Army. We have three little boys. Two of them are special needs, and our life is just constantly on the go. And prior to digital marketing, I was a major freaking skeptic about online businesses, and it was because I had done an MLM. Now, I've seen people dropping in the comments like, is this an MLM? Y'all, it is wildly different, okay? Wildly different. You can't make 100% profit with an MLM. There's no upline. There's no company here. There's nobody making a dime off of you. This is 100% you and yours, okay? There's no recruiting, team building, none of that. Drop in the comments, though, if you have ever done an MLM and tell me how it made you feel. Now, I'm not one to hate on it because it's a brilliant business model, but for me, I wasn't getting what I wanted out of it. And what I really wanted was that time freedom. I wanted that financial freedom to be a stay-at-home mama and be with my kids and be able to work a little bit and put my phone down. But what I found doing that was I was glued to my phone, right? Doing the recruiting, the parties, the cold messages, the follow-up, all of those things to make $7 on a dang mascara. So I did the math on this, y'all, and in order to make $900 doing that, I had to sell 128 mascaras, okay? Wildly different versus what Michelle was saying to get one customer. It's so different. And so what happened for me was I was still desperately looking for a way to work from home. And so I left MLM and I said, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to start my own online boutique because then I'll be able to make 100% of the profit and it's going to be mine. Tell me in the comments who has ever owned a business, because if so, you know the initial investment that goes into that. You know what it's like to hold inventory. And so I went 30 grand into debt to start my own online boutique, and I still have inventory that I cannot even sell. I'm at the point now where I'm just giving it away because I can now, right? But I did that, and what happened for me when I found digital marketing, I was watching this girl. This is the point, you guys. I was watching this girl make 40 grand in 2 months. I had no idea who she was, but I was her perfect customer because like she just kept showing up in my feed. And so I was watching her make 40 grand in 2 months, and I sat there and I said, yeah, right. It's got to be another scam. It's got to be it's not adding up to me, right? And the reason is because we are taught that to make more, what does society say? Go to college, go get a good degree, and then go and get a good 9 to 5, right? And so then you are able to make a good salary. But guess what? If you can't afford to live in our economy, go get another job. How many of you see ads on TikTok for like all of these second jobs, right? Like Uber Eats and DoorDash and all of these other ways to make an income. It's because we're told that you need to work more to make more, okay? And so I just was not a believer, but it got to a point in our situation where we were living paycheck to paycheck, and I desperately needed to find something that was going to help contribute to our household income, because I had lost income because my boutique wasn't bringing anything in for 6 weeks. And so when I went into this, I'm telling you, this was a Hail Mary. And I said, you know what? If I can make 1,200 a month, I'm going to be good. Now, a lot like Jessica, I've never made an income like that, right? Prior to this, my like the most I had ever made in a year was like about 26, 28 grand. Okay. And I've done every job under the sun. So when I tell you in my first month, I made $29,000 working less than I have ever worked in my life. Like I could not fathom it. And I know that those are big numbers to hear, you guys, but I want you to understand that it is real and it is happening for so many people. And so fast forward 5 months and 8 days, I made my first 6 figures. Okay. 5 months. And now I'm 10 months in, and I hit my first or I hit my first. I hit 300 grand around the 9-month mark. I actually went from 200 to 300 in that 9-month mark. So I made 100 grand just in a month. And so now I'm somewhere over 320 grand. This month alone, I've already made 72 grand. And it's absolutely mind-boggling because I'm not somebody that has ever seen an income like that. And I'm working less than I've ever worked in my entire freaking life. So I always just want to be the hype girl that's going to sit here and tell you, if you are skeptical, if you are doubting, and if you are someone that is saying, man, it sounds too good to be true, I'm telling you, that was me. And I have learned some things are just good and true at the same dang time. So if you have been watching somebody and if you have been sleeping on this, wake up, because it is happening for so many people and it can happen for you too. So yeah.